For Wall Street Media, this is Marley. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't get anywhere else.
We have plenty of information you can't get anywhere else today. But first, we'll start with the Liberal Management Report.
We have Steve Madden, whose ticker is SHOO, S-H-O-O, announced that Jameson Carson, their chairman and CEO, has resigned from both his management and board positions.
Do you like them?
I do.
Do you like their stuff?
I do. You kind of have to pick and choose. They're kind of moving towards the sector that I kind of call urban, which isn't so much me, but they have good shoes. I mean, you pay for what you get. I mean, they last as long as they're worth.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good shoes.
I'm just wondering. They had stock scandals. Their CEO was in jail.
Yeah, that's that
for a
book.
while.
I read about that. I told you to read The Wolf of Wall Street.
What book? You don't read any
I told you to
books
read
about Wall Street.
Come on. Just because I'm reading The Alibi Man.
The Alibi Man was like the highest brow stuff I've seen you have.
Oh, shush. Come on. I quoted Catcher in the Rye the other day when we had Holden Lewis.
That was fantastic.
I am educated. Wow. Moving on. We have Lakeland.
I'm going to let that one pass.
Let that one go. Let that one slide by. We have Lakeland Bancorp. Shut up. Ticker's LBAI announced that Thomas Shara will join as president and CEO of Lakeland Bank.
Let's take a look at those guys. What's their ticker?
Their ticker is LBAI.
Okay. I saw the guy on this morning, Gerard Cassidy, from RBC. Tyler, you know him.
Yeah.
He does the Martha's Vineyard conference, right, with Mo?
Mm-hmm.
We've been working with them for like 8 or 10 years, since you had the pom-pom.
It's like when I was born.
Right. And he was talking about the small banks and said you have to really pick and choose because even though that some of them, it was on CNBC, he said even though some of them don't have like the subprime exposure, they have a lot of real estate exposure that, with the zero down and that kind of thing, and then commercial real estate exposure. So he said really pick and choose.
Right.
Yeah, I was glad to see him though.
Want another one?
Yeah.
We have Honeywell.
He's my friend Kate's friend.
He's my friend Kate's friend.
Yeah.
Doug's happy today, everyone.
I have. I'm good. Devil Tyler's food.
He's happy because we're going to make fun of Tyler when we're done with this stuff. Done with serious stuff. Moving on. We have Honeywell, their ticker is HON, announced that Andreas Krambus was named the president and CEO of its $4.9 billion specialty materials business effective March 31st. Krambus succeeds Nance DiCianni, who will retire from the company on April 14th.
Okay.
And we have Famous Daves of America, their ticker's Dave, D-A-V-E, announced that it named Wilson Kraft as its new president and CEO and as a member of its board of directors effective April 21st of this year.
What do they do? Do you know who they are?
I was going to ask you the same question.
They're Dave, Doug.
I saw Famous Dave's, and I was like, sounds like food. Probably isn't.
It doesn't sound like...
Sounds like it should be hot dogs.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
but
like
it's
they're
not.
famous.
Oh, they're restaurants.
How famous could
food.
they be?
I was right. It's restaurants.
Did you see that, Tom?
I ran into the table.
Yeah, yelling for food and your stomach gets stale.
The arms of my chair, everyone.
Just kidding.
It's like being in a wheelchair here at Wall Street. I don't even fit in my chair.
Hey, that's a pretty big chair.
I can swing my legs from how I'm sitting. Fit as in too small, Douglas.
Okay. What else do we have?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I have nothing for you.
All right. I have something for you.
Great.
I have feedback.
I, of course, did not get to read this.
From Lou Eisenheimer, who I love.
I still didn't get to read it.
He said he's sorry he hasn't checked in, but he had Marley-itis as well. But he did have...
Actually, it says Marley-Maria-itis. He didn't entirely blame me for his illness. It's
mostly you. And he said he had a great week, though. Got in on the Visa IPO at 59 and sold at 63. By the way, Jim, I jumped in on that just because you brought it to my attention. I made $1 a share, a little more. He made $4 a share. And then he said, yeah, I know, I saw Sirius XM. I've been in and out of Sirius and XM for years. He says Kramer thinks Sirius could go to $5 a share, and I love Kramer, but I don't think it will. I love Mel Karmazon, too. But I still don't think it's going to 5. I think they're going to take a hit and take some heat for a little while. And he sold a little of that off to take profit. And he said he made a killer comeback with all his tech stocks, sold off Cisco, Verizon, Oracle, and several others. And he thinks it could be a little bit of a bear rally, and we could see another dip. and Motorola's still down. I'm holding on to Motorola. If he likes it, I like it. Sprint's a train wreck. He likes us. We're pioneers and we're great Americans. Long live capitalism. That's our mantra here. And he doesn't have any picks at the moment. I'm looking around. I bought some DSW, made some money in that. I bought some Liz Claiborne last week. I sold it this morning. I made like 20% in 3 days. And you can follow all this on Covestor.com. I thought that was kind of a big run up, 20% in 3 days, and got rid of it, right? DSW, well, they were down, right? And I thought that's a little low. And DSW, I made like $2.50 or something a share.
Is pretty steady.
I know, but I thought they were a little low too, right? So I jumped in and out of those and picked up a couple bucks.
People will always buy shoes at discount prices. So.
I'm looking for the next one. He doesn't like our biotechs as much, but Seattle Genetics, SGen, I bought after we did Invest Northwest. Mm-hmm. And they're up 13%. And what was that? That's less than a week, right? Yeah. You got CTIC, they're up 18%, and that's in less than a week, right?
There's our good old Capteris. Stay in the green as always.
Yeah, I sold off a little bit of the Capteris just because it went up so quickly. Mm-hmm. We're up 18% on them, Dish I added to, I think you might want to think about, take a look at Dish and DTV. I think with all the high def stuff, and plus they were both on Mario Gabelli's best of breed list. Mm-hmm. He thinks, Mario, all his best of breeds close the year always higher. And I saw the commercials over the weekend during March Madness, which there's a little too many commercials. I really didn't enjoy it very much this year. I don't know if it's because I'm getting like DVR spoiled.
Fast forward.
I know, but I'm betting, so I need to see it in real time.
Why? Your bets have to go in before the game starts.
I bet all along.
You're just cheating.
No, I'm betting the next ones.
Like he's cheating. He calls it halftime. He's like, I'm going to put some money down.
Yeah, by the way.
Guys, they're up 25
I really like Davidson.
Shut up. No one likes Davidson. Everyone lost that bet. Except Davidson alone.
I won on that. I thought Georgetown were lazy. I did, and slow. And didn't care very much. They don't play as a team, but not too many did.
I'm going to call Bodog. Ask him about that bet.
Yeah, I did all right. Here we go.
Oh, I read that part already.
Yeah, what'd he say here?
I'm not reading.
By the way,
I'm not even allowed to read our feedback, so why?
You always help yourself before there, though, don't Duncan? By the way, when is Marley's boyfriend getting the dress and kissing the bull? And he says, sorry, cuz, he loves you to death on the show, but a bet is a bet, and your boyfriend lost. Time for the rainbow dress. I think this should be filmed and broadcast on your website.
Tyler is fist pumping right now for all of those who can't see him, which is all of you. But
he better be careful with that, man. He's going to break another headboard. We keep getting all kinds of extra bills on the hotel bills. Tyler.
I'm just not here. Just pretend I'm not here.
So we're gonna. Don't you worry, Weisenheimer. He's supposed to be a Southern gentleman. He needs to get down there and live up to his end of things. That was the bet. But Ben, I'm willing to give you one chance. If you he's given me one good pick and one bad pick so far.
He actually gave you 3 other good picks that you didn't listen to.
I don't remember them.
I remember them.
If he gives me one good pick.
I don't remember them. I do. I
don't. Well, that's your boyfriend. For me, he's not a boring hedge fund guy. If he gives me one good pick and it's up 5% in 3 days, he can get out of the dress bet. Okay, so you let me know when he has it, and we'll buy it, and we'll see what happens. That's about it. Follow us on Covestor. If you've got good ideas, click the feedback button and let us know.
I watched yesterday's show, too, because we asked for feedback about if you wanted to see Tyler get married in a Star Wars-themed ceremony in Las Vegas. And I don't think anyone wrote back in, but I'm really curious. We need a bunch of people to write in and say how much they would like to see that, because we're going to make it happen. We're all going to go to Vegas for Tyler's wedding.
We can't. that little bugger. Bugger?
Bugger.
This is what he does, right? He's such a nice kid. I love him, right? But he says, "Oh, Doug, the girl from France is flying in. Can I have off Tuesday afternoon?" And I say, "You can't take off because the girl's flying in from France, Tyler. We have a business to run, right?"
Tyler, we're going to be in Vegas.
So then he calls in and says, "Oh, Doug, I don't feel too good. I think I have myelitis." I said, "Tyler, come on, your dog ate your homework. Come on, let's go." Anyhow, that's today's show.
We're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us at WSMCO.com. Thanks for joining us.